Hello everybody, my name's Sean White and here are some things you should know about offshore winds. So offshore winds affect your ability to paddle in a huge range of environments, whether you're paddling on lakes, on the locks, on estuaries or canals, on the ocean or rivers, wherever it is, whatever body of water you're paddling on, an offshore wind could affect you. An offshore wind makes it really tough to paddle back to the land. So an offshore wind is blowing off of the land. So wherever you are, if you're on the land and the wind is blowing from the land out to the body of water, that will be an offshore wind. On lots of locations, you might be lucky enough to find either a flag or a windsock or something else that will give you reference to the wind's direction. But if you're not sure, best thing to do is to ask an expert, either a local operator or someone with really good quality local knowledge. It's really hard to tell the severity of an offshore wind when you're actually stood on the land. So the best thing is to just not take any chances. If you did happen to get stuck in an offshore wind, what that will mean for you is it can be almost impossible physically to paddle back to the destination that you came from. When that happens, panic can set in. When panic sets in, you often lose the ability to cope and you just simply forget some of the very fundamentals of how to paddle and how to maintain your personal safety. To maintain your personal safety and your ability to cope with whatever the water sports you're engaged with, make sure that you've checked the weather. Make sure you've checked the weather that's local to you. If you're unsure, ask a qualified water sports instructor, ask a lifeguard, or ask somebody else who's got professional knowledge on the local environment that you're intending to paddle in. Wherever you can, just avoid strong offshore winds. If you don't know what your ability is to cope, just avoid them. Simple as that. Make sure you always wear your buoyancy aid and make sure you take some form of communication, a mobile phone in a waterproof case, something like that. Just always make sure someone knows where you're paddling and what time you intend on coming back. Paddle sports are the most incredible way to engage with the environment. Not only is it great for your physical health, but obviously your mental health too. What isn't amazing about being out there, gliding around whatever body of water you choose to paddle on? But what is really important is that you do it within the parameters of your own personal safety. Safety is personal, it's not a one-size-fits-all. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone else, and enjoy paddle sports to the fullest.